Great question. The way that I was able to identify my unmet needs was through my emotions. Just plain and simple. Emotions are here to guide us, not to rule us. But whenever I would get frustrated, irritated around imbalances in the relationship. And so what I mean by that, as an example, we'll use the word administrative household tasks. That's just an all-encompassing term that means cook, clothes, wash dishes, cut the grass, line the yard, put dirt around the foundation, cut the trees, all that kind of stuff that keeps the house functioning. I was previously married for almost 12 years, divorced now. So in that relationship, I tend to, at that point in time, did 90% or more of that type of work, plus work, a kid and all that fun stuff. And so I started to feel like this was an unfair weighting in this area. Now, mind you, that may not be that other person's priority need. They don't like to do it. That's not what they want to do. But independent of that, that was a trigger to me emotionally to say, this is not fair. There's an imbalance here. I'm giving in this area and it's making me feel emotionally drained, physically drained, mentally drained, and tired and exhausted, where I didn't have energy for other things. And that's not fair. And so to answer that question, really my emotions guided me to identify where my needs were. Secondly, what I did was I said, okay, I have to have a better language here to be able to adequately express myself to my partner. And so I went out and did my own research. I found Tony Robbins' 6 core human needs, certainty, significance, love, contribution, all that fun stuff. Google it. It's out there on the internet. And then I took it a step further and I found an emotional worksheet. And that's where I found an even more encompassing list of terms to be able to express myself in terms of what I needed in terms of mutual reciprocity in a relationship to get my needs met, because a closed mouth don't get fed. And so with that, the only next step, once I got all that data, was to start to say, okay, beyond how I feel, let's take it a next step level to logical to say, is this fair to expect of my partner in terms of, did we agree upon this? Are they not holding up the part of the bargain, etc.? Is it something we need to negotiate and come back to the table on? Or is it something I can get elsewhere within the village concept, i.e. your friends, your family, all that kind of stuff? So that's how I was able to identify my needs initially, was through my emotions. And then I went and got the terminology later. Hope that helps. If not, ask more questions.